Hello everybody, we're back with episode 12. So today is going to be manual AE2 day. I think AE2, I said last time it was going to be a two-parter, but I still think it's going to be a two-parter because I think we can get these blocks. But I think after that there's going to have to be some amount of automation to get enough of them to build a full system. Then there might be power issues, who knows. But I want to get a working AE2 system today. That's the hope, that's the dream. So we're going to get to that. So let's take a look at the quest book here. And we need to turn this crystal sand into these Certus quartz crystals. So let's look at uses for the crystal sand. Ooh, we get a charger as a reward. Good, we're going to need that. Okay, so uses for crystal sand. We can cook it. And we get Certus quartz, smelt into Certus quartz. Yeah, okay, so there's no way to get more than that. Okay, fair enough. So we have 16 of this stuff. Let's empty our inventory a bit. It's as messy as it was at the end of last episode, which is quite messy. What can we put away? 2 diamond dust. Put away the electrum. Invar signal. Yeah, okay. Let's put away our ingots, put away that one piece of netherrack. So, we can cook this up. I think we can cook it right up in the induction smelter. No, we can't. Okay, we'll go cook it up in the furnace over here, and it's time to bottle it. What? Okay. So, where's our time in a bottle? Yeah, where is our time in a bottle? Am I blind? It's got to be away in the system then. Why would I put that back ever? No, where is our time in a bottle? What? It's probably invisible in an inventory slot or something. No. Dude, where is it? Huh. I'll sort that out later. Can we craft one? We got it as a reward, so... I'm not putting 2 diamonds into making that thing again. It ended up in here. Okay. Well, problem solved. Speed this thing up. It goes super slow. Okay, there we go. Bunch of Certus quartz crystals. So now we can continue on with all of this. We need 4 fluix, 2 charged. So fluix, drop Certus quartz, nether quartz, redstone into a puddle, and we'll get all those. So we have a puddle over there we can use. We have our redstone already. We have our nether quartz already. So let's drop all this in. We'll just do 2 for now, which will give us 4, which is double what the quest wants. Unless it does it have to be charged Certus quartz? We're picking this stuff up from far away. Yep. Yeah, I think it has to be charged. My bad. Okay, so let's grab our charger then. Plug in this to the power system. We grab connectors. Okay, and we'll charge up a couple crystals here. How long is this going to take? Okay, good. How many does it want me to get? It wants me to get 2 of those, 4 of those. Okay. So we'll make 4 of them. And then we'll have the bare minimum that the quest requires of all of these. And then we'll look into where to go with it after that. So 4 of these. Let's throw everything in here. Dope. We got Fluix crystals. Okay, we got all this. Get power cell from that. Nice. We get silicon from that. We get some Emmy cables from that. Get a 1K storage component. We get a Certus quartz wrench. Okay, let's put all this stuff away. The wrench we're gonna want to go in there. The flowered obsidian and the coal lump can I'll go in here. The sugar away. The power cell away. Okay. So next up, we got to make some of the dust and then some of the pure crystals. So let's grind these up. Oh, so we charged it just to grind it? Wait, no, that ain't right. Yeah, and let's time and a bottle this up. Okay, so those, put these in, and then we'll do 7 of those. Why not? Let's do one more. Get an even number. Okay. Fluix dust can be attained by running Fluix crystal through your pulverizer. Yep. Ooh, ancient debris. Hell yeah. Okay. Then combine them with sand to get seeds. So we can do that one quick too. Let's go grab our sand. And I think we have some Fluix dust already in the ME system. I should have just grabbed that. I wasn't thinking. It's been a day, so. Another quick update is that I am starting school again soon, and I said at the start of this that uploads would slow to like 2 or 3 a week when that happens, so just be ready for that. That's like starting around Monday, uploads are going to slow down. Okay. So this is letting us duplicate these, which is great. I don't know if we can keep duplicating them. We might be able to. Otherwise, we might have to go through all that to get some Certus quartz. A lot of them you can't. Let me make sure these are in water. Okay, you can use up to 4 growth accelerators to speed up this process. Okay, so for right now, I'm just going to cut and come back when these are done. Eventually, we will do the growth accelerators, but I don't want to do it on the first batch. Okay, guys, I'm tapping out on this. I've been charging these for a while, and they're at 2%. So we are going to set up a little charger setup. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 chargers. We're going to waste some crystals on it. It'll pay for itself in the long term, though. So we'll get to it. We need 4 Fluix for each, so we need 2 charged Certus for each. So I made this little area here. Let's store everything in. Okay, nice. So we need to make Fluix blocks, and then let's look up the accelerator. We need Fluix Emmy glass cables, which luckily it gave us. We need quartz glass. Oh, that's painful to make. But we only need to make it once. So we're going to end up throwing a lot of our stuff away into this. So let's pulverize this up. Let's speed that up. There we go. Okay, so we're going to need some quartz glass. We're going to need that. We're going to need some iron. So let's grab iron out of here. Okay. And let's just craft this up. Oh, we need 1 more quartz. My bad. Okay. I could use nether quartz for that. Oh, well, let's do that. Okay. So, the fact we can use nether quartz for that's immensely better. This nether quartz, we have all that we'll ever need. We can get nether quartz real easy. That's no problem. So, let's craft this up now. 2 of these. And I'm really hoping that they can just take normal power. Otherwise, I might need to put them up to an energy acceptor. So we'll see how that works. I'm going to need a little more copper wire. I'll come back when this is hooked up to power. We'll either need an energy acceptor or we can just hook it up right into the immersive engineering power. So, okay, I'm back. This does not work, so we're going to need an energy acceptor. Doesn't look too crazy to make. We're going to need a little more fluix, though. So let's charge up some Certus quartz. Wait for that to be done. There we go. So toss this in, toss that in, and then toss, oh, stand too close. Toss this, that, and that all in the water. There we go. So we're gonna make this, we're gonna need a little more of the quartz glass. Luckily I ground up more than we needed last time. So that works out nicely. Let's grab more glass. Ooh, we're out of glass. I don't know why sand has glass in its title, but sure. I have no idea why sand would show up in that search. Okay. Oh, I have 11 glass. Never mind. Can always use more, though. So, let's make this. Quartz glass. Not with that. Here we go, and then we'll make this. Energy acceptor. So we'll plug the energy acceptor in right here. And that should work, hopefully. So, put that there, hook it up. They still don't work. They might need... Oh, that's online. But that's offline. That's strange. Huh. Okay, well, we'll try wrenching this around, maybe? No, not with that wrench. With this wrench. Okay, I don't know if these are pointing the right way, but they're both online now. So let's drop our seeds in and see if they grow any faster. Otherwise, we'll need to make more wires and like wire it so they're getting power from the back and facing forward. I don't know how it's going to work. So I'll be back once I've left these in there for like 2-3 minutes and we'll see if they've made any progress more than 2%. Okay, this is going to be a really quick one, but I accidentally picked them all up and they're at 19 or 20%. And it has only been like 1 minute, whereas they made 2% progress over there in like 4 or 5 minutes. So this is definitely working. So I'll be back when they're fully grown, which should be about 5 minutes. Okay, we're finally back. They've grown. It really wasn't too bad. So that's all these quests completed now. We get a Lumium Turbine. We get Coral's Life. We get a 5 coin. Well, our inventory is full. Let's put that away for right now. So now we can start progressing on this side here. We have all the inscribers. What is this? What? Does not have a guidebook. There's a reward for this quest. You can place a link in your chat box so you can click to take you to an index that explains the different blocks. Click for AE block index. Okay, let's go. Let's go. This is the joy of me using a streaming setup here. Okay, so I'll be using this site, I guess, although I already more or less understand AE2. That shouldn't be a problem. But that's neat. That's thoughtful of them. Okay, so we're going to need an inscriber now. So we're going to need some sticky pistons and some fluix crystals. We're going to need 4 of these. So I'll be back when I've got everything together to make those, because we're going to need a lot of sticky pistons and everything. Okay, we're back. We're ready to make our inscribers. I had to go harvest a ton of kelp, and I learned that the pickaxe is amazing for it. I was able to just cut a bunch down, hop in the Seamouth, and equip my pickaxe, and it all came to me as I drove around. It was beautiful. So, let's throw this together. 4 inscribers. Perfect. We're going to get some item pipes for that. Next, it's going to want silicone dust. I don't know why that has a D in it. To get that, we pulverize coral blocks. Finally, something to do with the coral blocks. Because I don't need the seeds or anything, so I've had a ton of these just lying around, wasting space. Let's grind these up. I'll time in a bottle it so we can get it over with real quick. Oh, I already had shears. I made new shears. Okay. Okay, that was probably ambitious. Oh, it worked. Okay. Oh, is it a 50% chance? Yeah. So we got 32 of those. Gives us an improved pipe upgrade. Now we want printed silicone. So to get silicone, we probably, cook the dust? Okay, fair enough. Let's go do that. Yeah, time in a bottle makes filming so much easier. It's really a beautiful thing. It might be a little broken, but... Oh, are we out of time? Wow, I never thought that would happen. Yeah, we had 5 hours last episode. Where did it all go? Huh. Oh. There I go, saying it's OP, and then I use it all. Okay, 32. So let's start working on some of this. Now, I think these presses need power, but I'm not actually 100% sure they do. The setup they shows that they don't. Now, I kind of don't remember having to hook them up to power. It's been a hot minute, so let's hook them up here and let's see. So we're gonna let's get our presses. Okay, so the silicon press. Let's put this in here. Let's put that in there, and it does indeed need power. Does it need AE2 power, or does it just need regular power? Because we might have to start making Fluix cables. Do I have energy connectors? Here we go. Let's plug this in. I kind of have my doubts this is going to work. Oh, it does work. Okay, cool. Let's try and be a little smart about this. I was gonna hook up a hopper, but that's too lazy. So put that there. Let's make a bunch of chests if we don't have any. Okay. So we'll make a load of chests, and I think I'll be back when I've got a setup, because I'm gonna want to make this look okay, and it's gonna need wire connectors, and it's gonna need pipes going in and out, and it's going to be a whole ordeal. So I might even set this up like in the middle of the room. So I'm going to cut while I figure out how I want this, because it's honestly going to take me like 10 minutes of figuring out how I want these to look, and I don't want to waste 10 minutes of episode time. Okay, quick update here. I've set up one of these, and I've kind of got a general idea of how I want this to go. So I ended up putting in like a kind of telephone pole power thing here, and I've set this up. We're gonna have them all output into this chest. We're gonna have drawers where we put the items in, and we're gonna figure it out from there. I'm still figuring out all the details, but that's the general idea of how this is gonna go. So I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna need to figure out how to get these silicon ones into all the others, but we'll figure it out. This might be swapped to a single drawer, and the others will output into a final drawer. So I'm still figuring things out, but this is generally what we're going with. Okay, so quick update. Here is the setup so far. We're gonna have, there's some things that will change. The diamond one I'm not setting up yet. I only have 4, and I need one to assemble the circuits. So the diamond one we'll deal with later. Otherwise, we're gonna have a separate one, which is gonna be a little more manual. That will be where the circuits get put together. And in that one, we're gonna put the metal in manually. We'll fill up like hoppers and stuff around it to feed into it, and then we'll have it automatically extract to a drawer. So we will move stuff in and only make circuits we need, but we'll have all the components crafting automatically. We'll just put the resources in. So it's kind of the same level of automation, really. So we just change these to extract, and this will start going here. This should start pressing this out. Yes, it does. And then it will flow into here. Good. So we're getting all the different types except the diamond one. Like I said, we don't even have a diamond to use, so we don't have an inscriber for it. So it kind of worked out perfectly. So next up is I'm just going to set up this last one with an upper and some hoppers, and we'll get it going. Okay, so this is the basic setup I'm envisioning for this. We have power coming in from the back, and what we would do here is we would throw some redstone in that hopper. We would throw, oh, let me lock these. Okay, we'll lock that, and we'll throw silicon in the bottom hopper, and then we put the circuit in the top hopper. And we can put that in, and we can put this one in. And it should start pressing together circuits for me. And they'll just show up in here, which we need to quantity and lock once it's ready. I don't know. Let's actually find out how these work with locked ones when the calculation ones get made. Because I know with some pipes, it just won't put it in. So let's see here. If we end up just with that left over there. Yeah, we do. So let's unlock it. Okay, there they go. And we'll lock it again. So now we can produce these in a semi-automated fashion, which is pretty nice. Of course, the diamonds are going to continue to be an issue. So we can now get moving on. Let's see here. 4 logic processors. Oh, it needs 4 of each. Okay, I'm going to have to go get some diamonds. I'm going to go raid a dungeon. Okay, guys, I'm back. As you can see in the chat log, I was just killed by a mimic using magic. There was a mimic chest in the dark dimension, but we did get some good ore mining. And honestly, it's kind of a good shortcut back at the end of the day. So we ended up with 16 diamond ore, a ton of gold. We got some redstone, some lapis. I was focusing on things we're low on or things I don't see. So source gem ore, illuminite ore, arcane stone. I picked those up. I don't know what they're used for, but that's probably the only place I'm going to get them. So I'm going to start grinding this up and figure out what we're going to do with all this, and then and then we'll see where we're going to go. We'll see if this is enough. Yeah, because we do need a lot of diamonds. So we need diamonds to make Certus quartz, and we need diamonds to make the circuits. So we'll at least be able to finish the quest, though. Okay, guys, so I nearly made a huge mistake. So diamonds, if you'll remember, if we look at diamond ore here, if we run diamond ore through a crusher, we have a 50-50 chance of either getting diamond grit or getting 2 diamonds, right? If we run this Carfstone diamond ore through a crusher, we can only get diamond grit, and it's barely even going to give us extra. So we would need an immersive engineering crusher, an enrichment chamber, a pulverizer. Okay, so we can use a pulverizer to double the diamonds here. Good. Same goes for the other ones that drop items. Lapis, looks like we'll need a pulverizer. Redstone, looks like we need a pulverizer. What we had was good enough. Yeah, what we had was able to manage the gold ore, though. So let's throw this in the pulverizer. We're going to run this all through the pulverizer. So don't make that mistake, guys. Double check. The Carfstone ores get processed differently than regular overworld ore, and that's a pretty important distinction. So now we have this going. Oh, okay, we got 3 there. Let me check the uses on this again. Pulverizer. 2 with an additional chance of 50%. So let's actually throw in flint. I think flint will help us here. We're going to throw flint in here, and that should give us extra diamonds. How are we doing on time in a bottle? Let's nudge it. Give it a ×8. Yeah, so we're going to get a ton of diamonds out of this. We're basically getting 3 every time since we used that flint. Awesome. So that's like, we talked about this last episode where there was something I was pulverizing and it's like the flint wasn't going to help. But here the flint definitely is helping and we're almost always getting 3. So we put in 16 diamonds and we're getting out of it 45? 44 diamonds. So that's a ton. That's a huge bonus. So I'm going to process everything else up and I'm going to look at what we have to do next. Probably I'm also going to just make the 4 of each circuit off camera. So I'll be back when that's all ready. Okay, I'm back and I've made this setup here, which should be just about ready for me to throw some diamonds in and make what we need. Let me get my keys ready because I'm going to want to lock this quick before it pulls everything out. Okay, and we're going to have to unlock this one, I think. No, I'm not going to unlock it, actually. I'm manually going to take this out and put it in there. So if I unlock it, it'll lose all of them. So now everything should start flowing. We're going to get our 4 diamond circuits. Get the last one going. And we'll just throw them right on top here and it'll make it. So this system's pretty useful. Eventually we'll have this all automated with AE2, but for right now this is a pretty good mix between manual and automated. So we come over here, toss these up top, and we'll get our circuits, and then we'll be ready to complete this quest. Okay, we're back, and we're ready to complete this quest here. So quest completed for the logic processors, which gets us Certus Quartz Dust, which is awesome. We can always use more Certus Quartz Dust. Now, let's see what comes after this. After this, it wants to make an energy acceptor, which should be fairly easy because we already have one. So pick that up. That's another quest complete. I'm going to put these circuits back where they belong also. Okay. Let's see here. LV wire connector, hook you back up. So next up, it wants us to make the Emmy Controller, which means that we're there. We've made it. Emmy Controller. Pure Fluix Crystal, an engineering processor, and Skystone blocks. Now, Skystone blocks might be the issue here. Let's see if we have any. We should have some. Oh, good, we do. Okay. So we can craft this up, and then I'm going to start planning the Emmy system out. We might go up with it. We might put it in the upstairs room. That's what I'm thinking. Did I not grab Skystone? What, the Skystone block? Okay, we need to smelt Skystone. Got it. Melt that down. I just sped up grass. I didn't think I could do that, but you know, that might be smart to help grass grow. Ooh. Omega brain. Okay. So, what else did we need? We need a single engineering processor. Let's grab it. Let's make 2 of these. We're gonna need a bunch. I believe channels are on in all this, right? It does this. A network has 8 channels. Think of yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep, okay. So we do have to worry about channels, so let's just go ahead and make 2 of these. Why can't I? Oh right, I don't have enough pure Fluix crystals. Fair enough. Okay, so we got our 1 ME controller, which means that we have everything we need to get going with this. So let's look at hub keys and see what we have for hub keys. Yeah, we have 4. And why not? We'll use one up now. And I think I want the brains of our AE2 operation to be up there. So let's pillar up. Do I have anything to pillar with? Okay. And I'm gonna make elevators off camera for this, but good, awesome. Okay, so yeah, off camera, I'm gonna make an elevator and build it up there, and I'll come back when that's ready. Okay, and we're back now. This should work. Good, that was my first time testing it, so I was really hoping it would work. So we can seal this up. Need to place some torches around this room here, but should be no problem. So yeah, this is our new area. It's really big, really spacious. I actually want to look at it from the outside. It feels way bigger than the room below it. Oh yeah, it's gotta be way, yeah, okay. That's a massive room. I wasn't expecting that, but that our AE2 will go up there. Let's hop in the Seamouth. Yeah, look at how big that is. That's massive. Okay. So up there is going to be the brain of our base. That's where the computer that will do all of our crafting, all that stuff. It's going to go up here. And eventually, I think so my understanding is we're almost out of space. We're almost at our max, and then we will have to start building our own. We have one more expansion this direction, and then we have to start building our own expansions, which should be a neat and interesting engineering challenge. But yeah, we got that giant space up top now. I'm going to light it up, and we'll start building some Emmy Controller stuff like that up there. Okay, I'm back. I have been crafting my butt off for like an hour, but I'm ready to make the AE2 system upstairs, but we need power, and I want a lot of power. So I've been shearing sheep, I've been putting together components, I've been making treated wood, and we're now ready to make a massive, massive windmill upstairs. I have the bearing, I have the speed controller, I have 4 alternators. I don't have batteries. I'll deal with batteries later. We'll deal with that later. We might not even have batteries. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We might just feed it into an energy acceptor and make everything live. But I'm now ready to head upstairs, and I just wanted to give you an update. We're going to put a giant windmill, max size windmill, on the roof here. So it's going to be quite the construction project. I'm going to have to go do it all outside the base, but I'm going to get to it, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now we have hooked up this giant windmill. I don't love having the sails face like parallel with the windmill, but turning them on their sides when they're that big, it just doesn't work. So let me go find where my toolbox is, and we can get working on this. We'll plug in the power, we'll set up the Emmy controller, and then I think that's probably where we're going to call it off. Probably run low on time, and then next episode will be about setting up auto crafting and all that sort of stuff. Setting up the storage, setting up the interfaces. But now we have all the blocks, the power, all the infrastructure we need. So let's put this guy down. Let's grab building blocks if I have any. Oh, I did figure out how to make these sandstone tiles. Apparently you chisel cracked stone. It doesn't show as a recipe, or cracked sandstone, I mean. It doesn't show as a recipe, but that is what you do. So we're gonna need gearboxes, which we don't have. So we'll be back when I have them. Okay, we're back. We got our gearboxes. Made 8 of them. So let's pull this power down here. We want it going this way, because we're gonna probably want actually let's do it the other way. We'll just have one of these things then, because I only made 1 rotation speed controller. It works out either way, actually. So we're gonna put that down there. We'll put our big gear in there, and we pump it up. Okay, let's stand and do this. Okay, so that's max speed now. We're gonna hook it into 4 alternators, so we need to split off the power 4 ways. So, how many encased chain drives do we have? How do we make more of these? Ooh, encased chain drives would kind of be perfect for what we want here, and they're cheaper than gearboxes. So let's go make a couple of those. We'll bring you along for this. So the recipe for these is nuggets, casings, and shafts. I have some shafts here, so let's just grab nuggets and casings. Okay, so let's make a bunch of them case chain drives. Here we go, 6 more. That stuff away. So these are basically conveyor belts is what they are. They're conveyor belts that look cleaner, but inside there is, I guess, like a bike chain type thing that acts as a conveyor belt. So let's rotate you like that. Rotate you. You and you. And then we'll plug in all our alternators. This is awkward to do from this angle. Let's grab sandstone and get up there. Okay, so we need to rotate these all around. Yeah, I think like this. Oh, really? That gets overstressed by that. Shouldn't. The one downstairs is running 2 of them, and it's half the size, isn't it? Oh, Tafaria, what the hell are you doing? Please don't. Oh, we have these in here. There's like a fish dying out there. Okay, so these, each one's using 8,000, 16,000. Let me pull up the wiki. Huh. Okay. Let's actually, we know what this is, so let's unplug that and I'll put a shaft there. We can grab it from here. So we'll plug this back in. So maybe the max size one isn't better than that one we already have. So let's see here, because maybe we could tone it down and run 3 of them at like 192 or something. You know, maybe running 2 of them is still fine. So, or 2 of them leaves room, whereas in the other setup it doesn't. Okay, so let's plug in our stressometer. It is of course overstressed right now, but let's remove you. So this is okay. That's strange to me, but whatever. I guess we have some extra alternators. I'm gonna mine this all up. I'm gonna make some battery boxes that we'll put this all into. I'll make an energy acceptor, and then we can get the basic system hooked up. Okay, I'm back. I just finished a whole load of crafting. I'm gonna put away some of these components, and we're gonna build our battery buffer. I didn't want to make it too huge, just enough so that if there is a problem, we have a little time to solve it. Not enough that it becomes a crutch. I don't want it to become a crutch of the system, that it's supposed to be putting a bunch of energy into batteries. So let's put these down here, and let me grab my hammer. We're just going to prep them up to go up where they need to. So I'm going to turn off all the outputs on top. These 2 are going to output on the left, or input on the left, output on the right. I think they all are going to do that. And then I guess the ones on the bottom can output or input up, and the ones on top will output from the bottom. So let's put these up here on the wall. But they're automatically set to input on the bottom. So let's have them output on the bottom. Then, oh, can I shift click these with a hammer? No, okay. And we put these down here. So they can output on the right, or we can output on the bottom, which I think we'll probably want to do. And then we'll put connectors up here. Oh, I put away my LV wire coils. Okay, so now we just want to hook these up here. Hook that up there, hook that one up there. These should all start charging. I find it strange that only this one's charging. It should be taking input on the left and output. That should be outputting on its right. Okay. Yeah, and this one is not inputting on the left. Okay. That'll do it. So pick him up. And there we go. Now it all should flow from everywhere around into that. And now we can, okay, now we'll hook in from here to an energy acceptor down below. I think we'll put this on top of the ground. I don't think putting it flush with the ground. I guess maybe we'll put it flush with the ground and we'll kind of hide the cabling under the platform. I think that would be kind of cool. So all of the Fluix cables will run under this room or above the room too. So we have that now. That's charging up. Now we just need to make some Fluix cables, which let's see what those are going to be like. Fluix cables. We need some quartz fiber and 2 pure Fluix, and that makes us how many? 4. Oh, that's a little rough. Okay. So we can make this real quick. Let's head down there. Wrong room. That's going to be a little disorienting. I have to get used to that. Now, we need some nether quartz. Let's make like 9 batches of this stuff. Why not? And speed this up. Put away our connectors and our hammer. Might as well put the wire way up there too. Oh, there's our treated wood sticks. I was wondering where those went. So that's all ground up now. Let's make these. So we need quartz fiber cable. That's 9 of that, which should actually make a ton of these. So let's make 8 for now. Let's just be a little chill with it. I don't want to, because each of those costs a quarter of a diamond. So each cable costs like these 8 cables, I think, cost a diamond, right? No, each cable costs a quarter of a diamond. Yeah, no, that's right. So anyway, from here, I guess we can put the Emmy Controller here, right? We'll put it up here, and we'll run underground the cables. So when we get outside, I'm thinking of putting an elevator in the roof here so I can more easily get outside from there, and I can start parking the Seamith outside in that direction. But let's head over here. Gonna have to do a little swing. Oh god, that wasn't good. Okay, I get into swim mode. Okay, there we go. We can get out here. So let's run this cable like this. Yep. Gonna put them right next to each other, but I want space to eventually build a 3-dimensional controller. So I don't think putting them right next to each other is the best bet right now. So we should now have a technically working ME system, and we just need to attach things to it. Yep, here we go. A working ME controller with power coming in. It's a thing of beauty. So let's lower this by 1. It'll save us a cable, and I think it will look better, and we can still build the 3-dimensional thing. So I was like, oh, I want to be able to access the bottom, but power is coming in from the bottom. So we now have our ME controller, and next episode we'll be building the ME system.